3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in week 4. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. Even with that broken tackle, can't.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
To throw on second down is gone. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Goff now to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10.
I'm on the way, believe that, though.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Cousins now from the 50. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's right. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. On first down, Murray. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Defensively, Ogbanya Okoronkwo made the stop. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Cousins able to connect with Treadwell for a Minnesota first.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
First red zone chance now for the Vikings. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Of course, last year, you think about Dalvin Cook's injury in Week 4 with a torn ACL, just hoping that he can stay healthy in 2018.
And if so, we'll see plenty of runs that will be big time in 2018. Because in 2017, he took over the starting running back job as a rookie and was off to a terrific start. In fact, if you ask people in the Minnesota Vikings organization, they were giddy at the fact that they were able to get him outside of the first round and plug him into the lineup. They expect him to be big time in this season.
Now they'll run. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
No.
Latavius Murray, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. And it's up and good. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Dumps it off to Gurley. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
It's important that you come
apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Following the penalty.
Listen to what I'm telling you, bro.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Well, I almost stocked up. I got to get one more thing. All right, well, come jump by me.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
While you're in the air right now, pop out on me.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. He sets to fire deep.
Nah, we ain't hiding
In
away.
a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Just killed my teammate
Picked off by the safety, Calvin Pryor. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they?
Right,
just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They start the drive with Cook. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Tackle made there by Trayvon Howard.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out. They stopped that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
On the right side by Treadwell. And he's brought down.
Would you stop that?
11 yards for number 11.
So why you say,
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They'll run it now.
Why you say wrong? Why you say?
And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And this one to Treadwell, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10, and he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game.
They over there?
First down, here's the run with Cook. And
Wait,
he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Oh, I see him
Great
building.
effort there.
Okay.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Here I come, Rob.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the
24-25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. Back live now to begin the 2nd quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out. is gone. And they'll set up the screen. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. And give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Here we go. 76. Tell him. 76. 76.
Hey, how you hearing that? What? Crazy as hell.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
I'm fucking with your right now.
That's taken on the 25. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
They begin the drive with a run by Murray. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It was Duke Dawson on the tackle, the 2nd-round pick in 2018.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
To throw is Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Dula.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
3rd and long. It's gone. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they're getting blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Following the interception, Cousins. The throw left side complete to Treadwell. 23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A 1st down throw for Cousins. And an alley to run. And avoids the contact by sliding. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, so able to turn. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Michael Brockers. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I saw you right there, but I couldn't switch,
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, No flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I remember
He's going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out playing pretty well the rest of the day.
To throw is gone. Throw complete right side to Cooks. Touchdown! Brandon Cooks, his second touchdown on the season. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
You fight that, man. Oh, this shit glitching.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. Second down, Cousins. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Cousins. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Matt Longacre coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Ryan Quigley now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
I bet.
Here we go. Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9.
12.
From the gun, here's Goff. He's letting it fly for Cooks. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's fourth.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they?
I'm
And he
already with
already
you,
found
nigga.
his
Hit the
guy
nigga about
once.
4 or 5
Tried to
times,
give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier,
I
trying
did
to
not
keep him in the rhythm.
I did not these niggas. Hey, help me. I only got one
And
good.
that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Hey, don't worry about that, champ.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And some room to roam now.
Wait.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Cousins now to throw on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Yeah, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On second down, Cousins again. Going with a screen for Murray. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The corner had a loss of 6 yards.
Drop what you need to drop.
And it's third down now.
Drop what you got to.
The Vikings on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Handoff comes to Cook. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Back to the ground. This time Cook.
Come on with that
and he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop it. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Got him, coach.
Kind of running there at your own risk against that 4-3 and that big line, aren't you?
Yeah, and I don't really run it against a good 4-3 team that well, because I've got to get those guys on the move a little bit. If you're a static running team, meaning you just want to run it in the middle, you may have some trouble against good defensive tackles. That's what we just saw on that play. No gain.
It's a loss of 2, now third down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm.
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Cousins to his tight end Rudolph for a Viking first down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Back to the ground, Cook. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
A cheap kill. And I see both of these niggas. One gonna pick up my loot. You got a gun? You got a gun for me? I'm gonna blast this fool.
Throw left side complete. That's right. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
There's another one right under you.
And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. 10th carry of the game now, Murray. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility?
Cousins to throw it. And Rudolph has it left side. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch. Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Yeah.
They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This is taken at his 4.
Right now, as we speak.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay,
for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Did y'all hear that noise?
Picked off by the safety, Calvin Pryor. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. You get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point by Carlson.
Serious
And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Yeah.
This is taken at his 4.
Meet us at motherfucking meet us at Lazy. Going to Lazy.
My nigga K popped up in this hole.
Here comes Los Angeles. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe is returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give him a chance to go to the bench and really settle. To sit there and kind of seethe over the idea.
Bro, he stayed pulling off and things like that. Was he good though, K?
It's almost like hopping right back on.
Hold on. What about it?
28 yards.
That hole was nice.
Oh yeah. He just threw it though. Like he already had his mind made up where he was going with it, yeah. If that makes any sense.
You had read that shit though.
100% I left.
Coming back.
Go off on first down.
I might see if I
They get there for the sack. A man who played on this very field for USC, Everson Griffin. In there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Yes, sir.
So 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Back to throw. Gone. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. The Rams on third down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. A shotgun snap for Goff. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final
dogs
play
at him,
of
yeah,
quarter
man.
number 3. Back now in Los Angeles. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
You going for this shit? Don't do it, bud.
They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is going to be incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail.
Hey, try this nigga threw 3 picks here.
And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. A give. This is Cook. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Rob, what's up, nigga? And whenever you get a chance, go get you some banana split ice cream from Bluebell.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray.
Get you some banana split ice cream from Bluebell.
The 37. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
And Brandon, this is where any type of big back who can take over a football game, especially in the 4th quarter when you've got the lead.
I gotta play my Madden game, so gotta knock them hoes out the way. I'm busting this nigga at 27 right now.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook.
What happened? Holding? Come on,
that hold
Pat.
Coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for
no,
him
banana split.
You've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Y'all at the soccer field, mother. I'm coming.
Cook
Pulling up.
following the penalty.
But now y'all got to lead.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal
Because I got
pickup.
aggravated. He shot my
It's the Pro Bowl corner, Akeem Talib there to stop him.
That nigga said, I got aggravated.
They want to keep it on the
Got my
ground. That's what they're
third
doing.
down.
Smart football. Keep
That
the
nigga
clock
is
grinding.
tough.
Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked
Yeah,
up in the line of scrimmage
I
as
got
they
to my
try
hair
to
real
bleed
quick.
it out.
Give me like 2 minutes.
Dude, this nigga thing you gotta do his hair real
They'll
quick.
try to throw now. Cousins. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he's going to go out of bounds, taking it down inside the 25. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves a chain.
You said you wasted your money on this, though,
Cousins
Dandre?
now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room.
You said you wasted your money on this, huh?
Left side, Cook. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of a yard.
Bro, it ain't that bad, bro.
Brandon,
You just gotta learn how to play it, son.
When you're up in the 4th quarter, they're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They go play action. Cousins. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. He's got the first down inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
They'll give it to him up the middle, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
I need to toss him.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
I ain't gonna say it no more.
They get it to him running left. And
touchdown. Yeah.
Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Yo. I don't know, they left. Dante left, and then that kid Jazz left right after him.
Goff on 3rd down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
I'm busting this nigga ass, 35 to 7.
Now perfect since the 2nd half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
It's a whole new game, though, yeah. Oh, what happened?
Up the screen, that's complete. And running with
what happened to my coverage?
He is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Travis said he'd be right back.
Been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now it's gone. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route.
Goff now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's gone. And that is...
That ain't supposed to be kick. I don't know what it is.
They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Second and 10, Goff again. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
from the gun on third down. Gone. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Let's go.
They run again on first down. Cook. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is, because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for Minnesota, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle.
I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. Shorty wanna because
Neil Hunter for 2 firsts? What? I'm about to do that. Nigga, give me the first time. Yeah, man. I'm down for that. Who is he? He said he the who?
I said, brother, hold it down, soon we'll all be living large. And it's crazy how last year was on my garage. Now I'm in a good position for this life, can't sabotage. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it
down.
Welcome to the rodeo. I got tattoos on my face, I use that as motivation. I can never get a job, so for my dream I'm dedicated. For a second, lost myself, I was too busy getting busy. Now they see me out in public and be known what my name is. All these rappers want the clout and the life of being famous. I just wanna be stable, tell my family we made it. I was
coming from bad, so I could really like really probably squeeze some muscle out that boy too.
On his fit just to stunt while I'm in Vegas.
That's a good for my nigga anyway.
Caleb Young got the cake up.
Damn, nigga Daniel Hunter got 87. Though. I really could move him. Nigga, just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp. I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. I'm about to trade it.